Oh. Hello. Hello. So this is the old Gainsborough line. The old Gainsborough line. So give me a minute. I'm not gonna lie, but I've just heard someone walking over there. Oh. So, welcome everybody. This is a genuine kerosene lamp as well. We are at the old Gainsborough line tonight. So, let's turn that down a little bit. So, the old Gainsborough line. I'm just more intrigued because I've heard someone. I heard someone walking over there. Hey up, Danny. Alright, mate. Danny works at Marshalls Yard, which is literally across the way. I thought I'd give him a heads up that I was on here. And he likes following my stuff tonight. He's a big fan. Actually, I saw him at the weekend with my kids, and he was like, "Hiya, Mike," give me a big shake on the hand. It was lovely. And I don't see him that often, even though we do hear each other on the old shop watch system. But yeah, Danny's a fantastic bloke. So, Gainsborough Central. What a fantastic railway. So, I can happily tell you that Gainsborough Central Railway has been here a very long time. Gainsborough Central Railway was put here in the early 1900s. It holds so much history and has done so much. It was the first railway line in Gainsborough. So it's the first railway line to be put up. Hey up, Minty. It was the first railway line to be in Gainsborough, so it was the first transport in and out. It was built in the very, very early 1900s, when railways were just becoming a thing. It then went all the way up to 1970s, 1980s, and then it got closed down. And then there was Gainsborough Lee Road that was born. And Gainsborough Lee Road was in junction with Doncaster, Lincoln, that sort of way. And this was then used just purely for freight. So this was then just a freight. You just have freight passing through. Now, I grew up as a boy. I grew up literally 2-minute walk that way. I grew up just up the road. And as a boy, we would climb into the woods at the back. We would then go terrorise Danny in Marshalls Yard on our BMXs. When I was younger. Danny's probably thinking, that little shit. And yeah, it was then closed down just for freight. You'd always have freight trains passing through. You know, yeah, I remember. You've seen me from a kid, you have. And yeah, it was freight, and then it was just a weekend service. Does this run behind Tesco's, mate? Yeah, that's the one, mate. This is the one. It was then just a weekend service, so then it would just do solely a Saturday and Sunday service to Cleethorpes. So you could pretty much get from Doncaster to Cleethorpes via this line. This line had passed through like Curtin Lindsey and places like that. All the other stations, there's a station at Curtin Lindsey as well, for those that don't know. Little station, got a tunnel just before it, I think, if I remember correctly. Then it became freight again, and they shut the weekend service down, which was quite weird. And then they've not long back opened the weekend service. Now this place has changed dramatically since I was last on this platform. The bridge has changed. They've got rid of the bridge. They've put a new bridge in, because that bridge wasn't that bridge when I was last here. The bridge that was there before was the old bridge that's been there since the early 1900s, so they've eventually pulled that one down, clearly, by the looks of it. And this is a new one, because that definitely wasn't the one I remember as I was growing up. There's fencing down the bottom. That was never there before. Now behind me would have been another platform. So as I was walking up that way, there is another platform. There is another an old station yard, like a station house there. There's a station house. This place was massive. Where the car park is over there was actually the building. Hiya, Christine. Where the car park is over there was actually this was Central Train Station building. Was actually where you'd walk in, you'd go in, get your tickets, and then come through to the railway line just over there. So this place had so much history. Now there's bloody cameras all over the place. I was just walking on, and I was like, well, they've definitely seen me come on. If anyone asks, I'm waiting for a train. Next weekend, Saturday. Got a long wait. It's all locked up and stuff down the bottom. I am the only one here, as far as I can see. You can't get to what would have been the signal box by looks of it. They've locked all that off. Now, when I was a boy, you could literally just walk down to the signal box. It wasn't an issue. But it looks, since they've put the service back on, the Saturday Sunday service, it looks like they have revamped it, might I say. It looks like they've actually put a bit of money into it. So, bless them. You know, it's quite weird. But the old bars are still here. I don't know how long this place has been like this. If I can say, I don't remember it being like this because the bridge isn't original. The bridge is definitely not original. It's quite interesting. So I was hoping there'd be another platform down the bottom, but there isn't. So you've got the old goods yard bit, which is down the bottom. The goods yard, we might go to later. I've just got a lot to carry tonight. I am on my own, so it's going to be good. It's going to keep you all entertained for a little bit. So the other question you're going to ask me, is my lantern real? No, you're not. But it is actually real. There is a little flame in there. It is a proper little lantern. It does run off paraffin, and it does keep me warm a little bit through the night. So we are on a bit of a win there. So this is a good question for you. Is the place you're at tonight haunted? Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. You got your train hat? No, but I've brought my cape. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. I looked for any history on Central Train Station. There was nothing. I looked for loads of stuff, and there was lots of history on the place. It was, you know, like I said earlier, it's been since the early 1900s. But is there any history on it? No. So then who's the best person to contact from there? My dad. So my dad is an avid train enthusiast. He is mad about trains. Funnily enough, he works at a shop in town called Mad About Trains. He is mad on trains, loves trains. Trains are his life. And all I'm doing while talking to you is generating a bit of energy. I think it'll be a eerie, mate. I think you'll get something paranormal. Yeah, opened 1849. There you go, look. Even before the early 1900s. So even go. See, that's Rick, that's my cousin. So he's been here, he's looked at it, and it's before 1849. So I thought it was just the 1900s, but it's even further, 50 years further back than that. So that's well back. So this is an old station. We'll get back to my question. Is it haunted? Cousin Rick. Hey, is it haunted? I don't know. I generally don't know. But I had this conversation with my wife earlier, okay? And it was, do we know if places are haunted? Well, don't know. You can go to loads of places, and the only way you know that place is haunted is if someone's gone there, experienced or come across something, and then bang, it's haunted. So we're doing a bit of that tonight. We are taking the investigation to investigating. We are looking to see if this is haunted, because I don't know if it is. But like Cousin Rick said, it opened in 1849. It's now 2025. That's a long, long time. You can't tell me that something like this won't have energies, presences all over the place. So I'll break it down for you just a little bit. Over the road there, literally, you can't really see because the bushes are in the way. But over where that light is there, that's Marshall's Yard. Now, Marshall's Yard, before being Marshall's Yard, was Marshall's factory, Track Marshalls, and they built tractors. And my granddad used to work there on my dad's side. Now, before that, it used to build tanks and arms and bullets and weapons. Hey up then, boy. It used to build all sorts, and that is literally no more than 400 yards across the way. So there's history 400 yards that way. And then if you go to the right of that, literally, I'd say 700 yards, everyone's heard of this place, 700 yards from me is the Old Nick Theatre. And then there's this. So I am surrounded at this moment in time by history. I have got 1800s railway line. I have got Marshall's Yard, which was Marshall's factory. To the right of that, I've got the Old Nick Theatre, which was the old police station. I am surrounded by history. I would be amazed if we didn't drum anything up tonight. Like, if nothing happened tonight, I would be amazed. Because we are in the epicenter of history and what I can only imagine is paranormal. Now, as I was setting you guys up, as I was literally setting up the stand, lighting my lantern, I am adamant, and I swear on my nan's ashes, I heard someone shuffle over there. Now, behind me is woodland. It could have been a badger. It could have been bloody anything. I don't know what it was. But it sounded like it was on the platform and not in the trees. But it sounded like someone shuffled their feet, literally a couple of yards just where that bench is there. So, I don't know. It could be an interesting one. It could not be. It could also be really boring. But with the amount of history I'm surrounded by, I can't see it being boring. So we'll sit with you guys, because obviously you guys think Gainsborough used to be the capital. Once upon a time, I think it spent a day as the capital of England, Gainsborough. Spent one day. Thanks for the hearts and stuff, guys. I appreciate it. So there is a lot of history. Before we move on, hello, sassy baby. Before we move on to that, now the last live I was explaining to you all the gifts and everything you send me like that, they are not needed, okay? So we came up with an idea, didn't we, that any gifts that you sent, any likes, shares and all that stuff that you sent, I was going to put into the paranormal investigation stuff, didn't I? I said to you, right, so if you're going to give me stuff, I am going to spend it on equipment and stuff like that, so you get more out of it and I get more out of it, and the money's gone to good use. So this weekend I've had a spending spree. I've bought EMF recorders, I have bought footstep and vibration sensors, I have bought old school tape recorder. I have just bought lots of stuff. I have also bought a sensor light that's like a disco ball that places on the ground, so as soon as something motion activates it, ping, it lights up. I have probably spent the best part, I'm not going to say a figure because Nick's on here, but I have spent some money this weekend for more paranormal gear to come forward. And like I said last live, all I'm going to do with the gifts that you've sent me is I am going to put that money either into other teams that I watch and learn from, or I'll put that money into more paranormal equipment for you, for me. Nick knows, oh shit. Oh shit. It's three figures, I know that much. So I have spent a fair bit of money this weekend on it. It should all be here early in the week. Thank you, Tiffany. So yeah, Tiffany gifting there. All her money, I'm going to put it into paranormal equipment, so me and you guys get the most out of it, and that's the way I want to do it. You know, if I'm watching Denboy, you still here? Denboy was live I think it was last night or the other night. I was watching him and I was pinging him gifts. Yeah, because that money you've sent to me, I'll pass it on to other paranormal teams. You know, and help them out. I will not pocket a penny of your money or your gifts. I don't want your money. Yeah, I appreciate you sending me. I really do. But I don't do this to get your money, to get you to follow me, to get you to share, to get you subscribed, to get you to do all this. I do it because it's an adventure, it's a journey. Okay, and it's an adventure journey that I'm interested in, and a lot of people don't know if the paranormal exists. And I want to show you it does. I want to take everything I've got, everything I do, and I want to show you guys. He used my eBay account, so the emails came to me. Oh, bollocks. Shit, wrong account. So I want to show you guys, and the more you guys do send, and you don't have to, let me just express that, you don't have to, but if you do, I will pump the money back into it and make sure you're getting more bang for your buck with more equipment. You know, I don't mind the spend. You know, it's even out of my money as well. I don't mind it because it's a hobby. And we've got to have a hobby in life. We've got to have something that keeps us going. So if you subscribe, if you like, you know, I think our subscription is like £3.50 a month. But I subscribe to people too. You know, I subscribe to other groups, other teams that are out there. Some I follow, some I've recently unfollowed because they're not really doing paranormal anymore. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that, like I said last live, I'm going to start spending money on the gifts that you sent. I'm going to put that into me. I'd say the club, but I'm not really a club, am I? I am me. So I'm going to put the money, hello after nights, I'm going to put that into more paranormal stuff so we all get something out of it. What's next? There's another topic. Spirits, if you're here, you can come forward and have a chat with me tonight. I'm just having a little chat with other people, and we can have a little get together. If there's any spirits on the railways, any old railway workers that used to lay the line, you can come forward also. So that's one topic. Like I said to you, I was honest as the day is long. I've done exactly what I said I'm going to do. Any gifts or anything like that, thanks for the gifts, Minty. I'm going to pump it back into paranormal equipment so we all get something out of it. Any subscriptions, again, I'll pump it back onto. Next topic. There is another topic. There's a few topics tonight before we get going. Oh my god, that car sounds like a fart. I think that's the one we fitted the exhaust at work. Wish we didn't. Next topic. Now, I was browsing through my live feed and I saw this group of paranormal teams with another group of paranormal teams, and they was arguing. There was like 8 or 9 of these. Was that Connor? There was like 8. No, there's 4 rows of 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There was like 14 of them, right? Arguing about trespass. Oh, I was a lawyer. I did this. I did that. Why are you all arguing about trespass rights and stuff like that, and this right and that right? If Denboy's still here, he'll agree as much as I agree, as much as we say this. We're all here to work together as one. Okay? There is no team that is better than another team. We are all equal. Okay? when teams meet up, I meet up with teams all day. This person from another team also jumped onto my live the other day and went, you said you don't work with people. What about such and such? Yeah, I don't work as a team because I haven't got a team, because the best way to paranormal investigate is on your own. My belief, what I do. Okay. However, I will collab with people. I will go and meet people. I love meeting other paranormal teams. Kerry from YGG, I think she's absolutely fucking awesome of a person. Her energy's fantastic. She's a lovely person to speak to. She'll even give you a hug goodbye. Yeah, I've got Den Boy who messaged me a couple of weeks ago saying we need to meet up and do a collab. I've got Socko Paranormal in America. They want to come across and meet up with me and go do like Rawsby Asylum and stuff. I've got Under Darkness, Nathan messaged me last week and said, are you available Friday? The gift of fingers! Superpower. Nathan from Under Darkness messaged me Friday. Oh, it's all about the love. The jigsaw love. Sent family. We are family. Nathan from Under Darkness messaged me last week. Hey mate, do you want to collab on Friday? I'm off to such and such just north of Birmingham. And I went, shit. I said, yeah, well, I would love to collab with you, Nath. I said, but it's my kids' weekend. I said, I'll be working a bit later than usual. I said, so I'm quite busy, but tell you what, Nath, next time you're up Lincolnshire way, give us a shout, mate, and I'll absolutely collab with you. Because Nath, he seems a good lad. I've never met him, but I've been on his lives, the way he investigates in a nice way. He's got plenty of equipment. He's a decent bloke. I haven't got a problem with that. But as long as we all remain respectful of each other, and I think, thank you, Gemma, that's what is going to happen this year. If we keep getting paranormal teams that are proper snaky, and they're going to argue with each other on live about trespass and this, that and the other, I'm not going to start the argument. It is a civil matter, but be respectful. If someone tells you to fuck off, just leave. This is a superpower. If someone tells you to leave, just leave. Be like, sorry mate, I didn't realise I was upsetting you. I'll go. You know, if someone from Network Rail came to me now and went, look mate, you're technically trespassing, can you leave? I'd say, yeah, alright mate, that's fine. If you're not happy with me being here, cool, I'm off. Yeah, well, but I can't believe it. You know, here she is, Kerry. I was just on about you, darling. About meeting up with other teams and stuff like that. All your awards have achieved. You, Denboy, and Soko collaborating all together will be the best. I know, it'd be wicked, wouldn't it? Me, Denboy, and Jolly from Soko with Randy, and that'd be a wicked investigation. It'd have to be a big site as well. Kerry, I was just on about teams and collabing and stuff like that. And I was just explaining that earlier on, I saw a certain group arguing with about 9 or 10 other people about trespass, and they was all just arguing with each other about trespass. And one was, I'm a lawyer and I do this, and I've got the internet, so I'm going to do this. And I was like, why don't you all just get a grip and speak about paranormal? Like, this is clearly what you're all here to do. So why are you arguing? I just put a laughing face and left. And I was like, why? Don't argue about stuff. It's pointless. But it's given me an insight as well, because I'm going to give my distance from them people now, because I don't want to get caught up in a conflict. Now, I haven't got time for people who are faking it. Who was that? I'm not going to say, but if you want to drop me an inbox, I'll say earlier. But it really wound me up. They were all arguing it, and it's like, why? Why are you all arguing? Why are you all trying to be better at one-up each other? We're all in this together. I'm all right, sweetheart. I'm just ranting. We're all in this together. We keep our distance from a lot of people now. Yeah, do you know what? After Life Nights, touche, fair fucking play to you, because there is a lot of groups out there who are so bitter. You know, Kerry from YGG, Joe, Amy, who else is there? There's some others in her team. They're all bloody fantastic. She's invited me to some groups, this, that, and the other. I've done 2 collabs with Kerry now. Every one of them has been fantastic. I was just saying, if you're lucky, after you've had a collab with Kerry, you should get a hug. It's nice. We're a team. We're all in this together. We're all looking for the same thing. We've all got the same experience. We're all looking for that next thing. So I don't get why people are arguing about trespass. What is the point? Love a Kerry hug. Yeah, there's no point, is there, Spirit Universe? No point at all. But they was arguing about trespass. One was like, I'm a lawyer, and the other one was like, well, I've got the internet in front of me. And I was like, great, I'm off, bye. Fuck this. Yeah, and you're right. Afterlife Nights, nobody's a fucking expert. I'm not an expert. I can only go off the stuff that I've read. I can only go off the stuff I've read about God, the stuff I've read about demons, the stuff I've read about the afterlife, and all that stuff. I can only go off that stuff. Okay? The same as you. The same as all of us. So we're all in it together. But yeah, I've had a few invites recently. I will happily collab with Nathan from Under Darkness, Kerry from YGG. I will happily collab with Denboy. I will happily collab with Soko Paranormal when they come across to the UK. You know what? Amen. The only experts is when you're actually dead, deceased, you've passed away. You're right. And then you can come back and go, woo, it's real. But none of my family have done that yet, so they just don't like me. But yeah, so I reckon we've jumped up a bit of friendly energy. We're in this together. There's people out there thinking they're better than Baffles me. Yeah, exactly. It does my tree in. I'm better than nobody, but I'll always be better than myself. Think about how I've just worded that. I will always be better than myself. What do you think I mean by that? There's a good one for you, that. I will always be better than myself. I'm sure I keep seeing something. We're all the same. Denboy, yes, we are all the same. We all eat shit, breathe and bleed the same. No one's better than no one in this game. No one's better than no one. So I reckon we've brought a bit of friendly energy across. The spirits have probably stood around from the 1849 watching me thinking, what the fuck is this guy waffling on about? Who the fuck is he banging on about? And it's just me wanting to learn more about you. That's all. So yeah, like I said earlier, this station has changed dramatically since I was last here as a boy. This used to be my old stomping ground. And it's bloody good location, actually. Because there's nobody else here, and nobody else can really get on. Because you learn new things every day. So you're better than yourself today than yesterday. Lisa, exactly that. Well done. Because you learn new things every day. So it's better in yourself today than yesterday. So I will always be better than my day yesterday. Because I've always learned something new. Lisa, 100 marks there. Everyone give Lisa a follow for that extraordinary answer. The perfect answer. So, should we get to it? I don't know if I can hang my light anywhere up here. I can't. Which is a shame. They could have left me some jagged nails out, really, couldn't they? And I could have just hung it up somewhere. Any jagged nails? So, I reckon that every investigation is a new school day for me. Always learning. We are always learning. Right, let's put that down there. Oh, something's just pinged. Something's just pinged. Sure, Jay's just pinged. So, let's get some kit out. Let's get a bit of kit out. So, I'm going to move you guys so you just see a bit more. As long as they work away and like, I'm not here to cause them any trouble. So that, oh, look at that view. That's bloody awesome. Now that is one hell of a view. What a view is that? Now guys, don't forget, I'm not here to preach or poach, but like I've said to you, all of you before, don't forget your screenshots. You guys could catch something on a screenshot that I totally miss or I don't hear. Gainsborough Central. But Liam, we don't know if it is haunted. This is what we're here to find out. Don't forget your screenshots. You could see a misty figure walking that and I could totally miss it. It's the way it is. Now, I spoke to my dad, who's an avid train enthusiast, and he said, there is Star, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, good lad. He works at a train shop. He's mad on trains. He's got hundreds of them. And he's told me Gainsborough Central has had, in the early days, the early 1900s, so on, so on, did have a few accidents. Oh, let me just sort that out. There has been a few accidents here. More towards, apparently. Hang on. There you go, set new goal. More towards, apparently, the cross junction. No trains for there today. No, only Saturday, Sunday service. Cleethorpes, apparently. There is no... So the only accidents that have been here were a bit further down, and apparently in the 70s there were an accident here. Dad remembers it as a boy. But yeah. But like Rick the Butcher says earlier on, if you go back as far as 1849, when the station was first built, when this is the first line for Gainsborough, this should have some real history. Marshall's Yard, which was the old Marshall's tractor building, is literally over there. And then everyone knows the Old Nick Theatre, the old prison in Gainsborough, that is literally there too. So we are not far away from anything at all as to do with terms of energy and things going off. So I'm going to generate a little bit, I'm going to talk a little bit, and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to let you guys watch, I'm going to let you ping your screenshots, and keep an eye out on these platforms. Keep an eye out on that bridge. What just appeared there and there? There! What is that? What is that there? Or is that... Ah, debunked, look. It's me covering up the light. Boom! Debunked! Because I'll always debunk my own stuff. Because if it's not paranormal, it's not paranormal. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it is if it ain't. Again, I'm as honest as the day is long. No trains at all today through there. As an, I thought there was Saturday Sunday service to Cleethorpes. That's why I did the major revamp. Imagine if you get a class 37 come through. Oh, you'd be well excited, wouldn't you? Me catching that on a live. Oh, you see that? That's the MF meter. Liam, I'm going to pretend I know what a class 37 is, but it's a long time. A long time since I did anything to do with trains. And I was pretty much forced to deal with trains with my dad. Trains is his life. And another good thing is, I can set these cat balls up right the way down there. So I've just gone to just underneath the bridge. If there's any spirits here, could you come forward? Could you greet me with your presence? Let me know you're here. I don't mean you any harm tonight. I know this is probably a bit strange, and you've probably never been investigated before. And I totally respect that. I really do. But if you'd like to come forward and come and meet me, my name's Michael. I'm known as the Spiritual Bailiff. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to harm you in any way. Nothing's going to cause any drama. I do think the old stones, them bits there, just before the end of the railway, I think they're original. Because they look really, really old. Hello from Arkansas. Hello, mate. If there's any spirits here you want to come forward tonight, you want to let me know you're here? You want to light up one of them little balls for me? That'd be great. Don't be afraid to come say hello. So now then, I have pinched some of Loki's lights. Just for the investigation tonight. What's that? Something's banging. Loki's alright, mate, thank you. Hang on, because something is banging. But it's more from over by the signal box. Oh. Okay, we'll ignore that. It could be Utes. However, you can't get on here, so I'm not stressing. So, I have pitched some of Loki's little lights because they are very sensitive, they are very sensitive and orientated, and if one comes on, then we know something's going on. Or Loki's decided to come and abandon his mum. So, and then I'm just going to hire it up so I can speak to you guys. I can see what's going on. So yeah. Gainsborough Central train station. If there's any spirits here tonight, if there's anyone here, any old railwaymen, any old gents who used to build the track, if there's anyone from Marshall's factory, or if there's anyone from the old Nick Theatre, the old police station, can you come forward? Greet us with your presence. Let us know you're here. Could you light up one of the little balls on the floor? If you go touch one of them little balls or one of the little lights on the platform ends for me. Where did you say it was again? Gainsborough Central. Yeah, Gainsborough Central tonight, mate. Someone get rid of a load of bottles. Any spirits here tonight that want to speak to me? I want to come forward. Let us know you're here. Come onto the old platform. Grace us with your presence. Not here to hurt you. Not going to cause you any harm. If you could light up one of them lights for me, I'd appreciate that. If you could light up a ball for me, I'd appreciate that. If you could let us know you're here. My name's Michael. I'm on my own. Don't mean you any harm. If you still walk or roam the old platform, did you used to work here? If there's anyone here that could greet us with your presence. Come forward. Could you light up one of the balls for me? You come onto platform 1. I think we're platform 1. We are platform 1. And let us know you're here. Don't be frightened or shy. Minty said he's too scared to come tonight. I love winding you up, bro. Have you got a Spirit Talker app? I don't need an app. I've got a Spirit chat box, Liam. Don't panic. I'll get it out soon. Spirits, come forward. Come let me know you're here. Come on, trains. Choo choo. So, I've got a good one for you all while we're waiting on a bit of activity. I will, Liam. Don't panic. Don't panic. I've got a good one for you. You've summoned a dog upstairs. Moo moo. I know that's moo. Who believes... Now this will be a good one for you. Don't set my cape on fire. Or everyone will be asking about the man who set fire to his cape. Who believes in ghost trains? Now, ghost trains. Who believes in that? Be honest. Be honest. Who believes in ghost trains? Nope. Liam. Good answer. Nope. Den boy don't believe in a ghost train. Very good. So we don't believe in ghost trains. Interesting. However, mate, go to Brosgrove. Oh shit! No, imagine if one flew past. Yeah. Incline Google stories. It's active for activity. So, nobody believes in a ghost train. Brian Dawes, interesting. I like this answer. I like these answers, yeses and no's. So nobody believes in a ghost train, but yet people believe in ghost planes. People believe that they've heard Lancaster bombers go overhead, and they've heard Spitfires flying overhead. So people can believe in a ghost plane, but not a ghost train. Interesting. There's a guy razzing around in his Fiesta. No, mate, there's no cool cousins up here tonight. Oh no, he's pulling up to the gate. For some weird reason. So, it's a no to ghost trains, but a yes to ghost planes. Do you believe in people hearing Lancaster bombers flying over the top when they're investigating things like, oh, your message is open? Yeah. I don't think there are ghost planes. Interesting. So, I will tell you, I didn't hear a ghost plane as if I was here right now and I was to hear a plane go over, but I didn't see it or hear it.后when watching a video back, hi Rainey, when I watched a video back not so long ago, when I was at Binners, RAF Binners, I am adamant through the electronical voice phenomena, through what I heard on the microphone, through what the camera picked up, through what the live picked up, I was adamant there was a plane going over in the background. Nick, do you remember me saying to you, can you hear that plane? But no planes passed over us. And it was at night time. And that was on EVP. But how strange. So I generally heard a plane pass over, and I'm not saying, I am not going to say for a minute it was a ghost plane and blah blah blah. I don't know what it was. This is the thing with being paranormal. I don't know what it was, but it sounded like a propellered plane. When I was playing the live back, when I watched my lives back, I was adamant. Good evening, Alison. I was adamant I heard a plane pass over the top. Interesting though. Interesting. I feel like that. Who watched the Polar Express? Who watched the Polar Express at Christmas time? And there's the conductor played by what's his name, and he goes something about Santa, blah blah blah, and he goes, interesting. I love the Polar Express. It is very interesting. Den boy, if I can pull it back out, I will pull it back out, or it might be on one of my YouTube. But I did hear a propelled engine go over the top. Tom Hanks, that's the man. Yeah. Is there a station master here? What I will say, I believe it may be more complicated than ghost time here. Contract. Just different dimensions. Very, ooh, freedom. That is a really interesting outtake. I believe it may be complicated than ghost. I like your aspect. I like that. Different dimensions. Very good. Alison with the roses. Look at you, darling. Thank you. That's more ghost equipment, but... Hey up, James. You alright? Spirits, come forward. Nobody here means you harm. What I can tell you, I can tell you an interesting little story. So there was a guy here. Let me flick this round for you. I'm going to just flip the camera. I'm going to tell you the story while we look at the signal box. Can you see the signal box? So, there you are, look. There is the signal box. Now, the signal box. So, in that signal box was one of my dad's old mates. He used to work there. His name was Pete Bohr. Very well known in Gainsborough. Very nice man indeed. Him and my dad got on really well because he used to work in that signal box there. And my dad, well, my dad was an avid train enthusiast. He was a nerd. I'm not singling you out there. But you know, train nerds. Yeah, so he used to work in that signal box right there. Okay, now not so long ago he passed away. He was mad as he loved trains just like my dad. He used to work at the Gainsborough Model Railway, and he actually taught me how to run. Nick's going to learn something new here. So I used to work at something called the Gainsborough Model Railway Society. I was a little train nerd too, and these things were bigger than double O gauge. I can't remember what they were, O or something like that. They were huge, and we used to use little controllers to send them around the track. Now the track was the size of the building. The place was huge, and you'd send them in and out the depots and pass them over to other signals and train masters and so on. Now Pete Bohr, the bloke, I took over a yard called Retford Yard, and it was a guy named Pete Bohr who used to work in that station I've just showed you, who taught me how to do all the signals and how to get them to move backwards and forwards and how they pass over onto your line and so on and so on. And he'd not long passed away. Liam is a fellow train enthusiast. Do you know what? Fair play to you. We've all got to have to love something, haven't we? And I think the engineering behind it is fantastic. Really well engineered. So yeah, there is a bit of a connection here for me. It's my dad's mate who used to work in that signal box, who not long passed away. It was only, I'd say, just before Christmas. I used to love Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, Gemma. Painful. Yeah, I love steam train. I like a steam train. Some serious engineering there in steam trains. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm pressing. That signal box right there is where Pete used to work. Now I remember walking out the back of Marshall's yard, I'm now younger, and you'd see Pete's car there, and he was just into his work. He'd love it. Do you know what, mate? That is an old signal box. Robin, thank you very much. That'll go towards more paranormal equipment. That signal box is old. Now they may have revamped the whole of the station minus the flooring that I'm stood on, but they haven't touched the outside of that. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. There you go for you train enthusiasts. And if you get a screenshot the shit out of that. Because you never know what's stood in that signal box watching me on the line, watching me on the platform. You don't know what's got his eye on me. You don't know if Pete's in there himself watching me thinking, what the fuck is Mike doing now? I taught that young lad how to run Retford Yard. Pete, are you there? Pete Bohr? Are you in that signal box? Can you come out here, mate? Can you come see me? Peter? Oh, you know what? Wearing this get up, you could be bloody right. Some poor train driver's going to be like, I've just passed through Gainsborough Central, the fucking something stood on the side. Had a long black coke on a bloody lantern. Screenshot that, just stand there waving. Poor buggers. Wouldn't know what's hit them. They have an hard job though. It must be hard. What'd be worse if my cloak caught fire at the same time? So my cloak catches fire, train comes past and they go, what the fuck? Tell you what, I'll take a little walk down there and you can watch me. And you're running down the path, yeah? Could you imagine? The old foot in there. What I do find quite interesting is that, oh, slide the puzzle. What I do find quite interesting is that if you look where the bench is, about here on the floor is where some of the old flooring is. And it's like tiled flooring, really weird, like lots of little bricks. Robin, thank you for the stars, mate. Nice stars, we appreciate that. Again, more paranormal equipment will be bought. And Nick sat there going, oh, for fuck's sake. If there's any spirits here, could you come forward? Give us your name. Did you bang something? Let us know you're here. No reason to be afraid. Not going to cause you harm, not going to hurt you. I'm just here to talk to you. My name's Michael. There's a group of people here that won't mind meeting you. They're not scary at all. Some of them might be. Some of them scare me. Them boy scares me. No, I'm joking. So yeah, that's the old the old signal box that has probably been there. If you actually look at some of the photos that I posted earlier to say where I was going to be, that signal box is still the original. Still the original. So even in them photos that dated back to the 1900s, that signal box is still there. Goals achieved! Look at you guys smashing out the goals. So that signal box is still the same signal box. Even the ones I've posted in the photos, it's still there, stood. Now it's rare that, because a lot of them get knocked down or get converted into houses. Liam, am I right or am I right? Because I went to go look at a signal box on the old Grimsby to Louth line that's no longer there, and the signal box has actually been converted into a house. I was like, oh my god, I hope no one haunts that, because that would be interesting. Bloody interesting living there though, wouldn't it? Goals achieved. You guys. Oh. There we go. A little bit of light. Should we get the spirit chat box out? Spirits, if there is any old railway workers here, could you come to the lantern? Next to the lantern, there's a little box. A little box next to the lantern. And it's got lots of words in it. If you want to give me a word through that little box next to the lantern, I'd really appreciate it. If you could let us know who you are, if you could give us your name, if you could light up any of these little balls. Let me show you what to do with these little balls, look. If you touch them, like that, they all light up. So whether you're on the platform over there, on the platform here, look there. One of these little balls for me. Like that, look. And they all go like that, look. You could come forward and you could touch one of them little balls and light it up. I'd really appreciate it. Or if you could come to my little lantern where the little box is and give us a word, which you have.
No way.
Thank you. Thank you for that. It says spirit chat box. Just said from and away. A ball. Very good spot. A ball has just gone off. Render. Render. Render and was forced to. Could you light that ball up again? Was that you lighting that ball up at under the bridge? Polish. Manjuna, hello. Manjuna. Poverty. There was a lot of poverty back then. Felon? Is there a felon here? Does my police cape put you off?
Outside.
We are outside. Is that alright? Now, the spirit chat box only goes off if something electrical is periodical, is if something is manipulating with it. So I've put it next to the lantern. Now the lantern is not electric. The lantern is purely oh shit, what is it? Level. Is it a ball again? The lantern is purely a kerosene lantern. What just lit up over there? What just moved there? Propane, that's it. So it is a propane light. So no, it's not propane, it's liquid. Propane's gas. Hi Max.
Not true.
What's not true? What's not true? What are we looking for? We are looking for spirits. Two. There's 2 platforms. We're trying to attract spirits, Max. All spirits aren't we looking for today? All spirits are we looking for today? Try again.
Radio.
There's no radios here.
Slate.
How do you get them to talk? So, you've got to generate good energy, Max. You've got to show that you're not a threat and you're not scary or scared to be around. And then you use all sorts of little devices. So down here, we have a spirit chat box. You are here. That's really nice. Can you light that ball up at the end for me like you did earlier? If you're here. Could you do it again? In the mines? There's no mines around here. There's tunnels under Gainsborough, but there's no mines. Tide. What's that? Neck. What about the neck? Do you ever... I feel like someone is watching, but I just can't feel from where. They're not close. Something or someone is watching. Do you know what, Max? I can honestly say, that's a good question. I've never had or had the experience of ball. Where? You guys seeing something I'm not? Really? It's not. What are you seeing?
Row.
This first one. Because if it's that first one going off, then that ties in with the spirit chat box literally there going off. I didn't spot it.
Bridle.
Are you here? You lighting up the little balls? Do you know how to do it now? That's okay. Can you do it again?
Grass.
How do you... I swear I keep seeing someone walk.
A weekday.
Oh, I'm shaking you. Sorry, guys. Confirm.
50.
Confirm. I bloody hate TikTok. There you go. They keep going that right. I'm sorry. It's because I'm trying to. Yeah. Are you lighting these little balls up for me? Everyone else is seeing it. I'm too busy trying to bloody. Is it cold there? No, not really, mate. It's about 4 or 5 degrees. It's not chilly. It's like panto. Do you keep lighting up them little balls?
Chant.
Chant? I'm not going to perform a chant and remove you. I don't think that's needed. There's no Gregorian chant needed tonight.
Western.
Western? Any train nerds? GWR. It just said Western.
Pride.
Pride. And if you know your trains, you'll know what GWR is. Is it Great Western Railway?
Hate.
Hate. What do you hate?
German.
German. Are you German? Could you light up one of the little lights on the edge of the platform? One of the little lights?
Could.
You could. Could you do it? There's little dot lights on each of the little stones. Could you do that for me?
Heart.
Heart. Is there anyone from Marshall's factory here?
Ascend.
Come on, spirit. What the fuck is that?
Afterlife.
Thanks for the gifts, guys. It all goes towards paranormal equipment for you and me. I'm more drawn to the bottom of the platform, so where the signal box was, I'm more drawn to the bottom than I am. So I keep feeling someone behind me. Thanks for the coral.
Maybe.
Could you give me a name?
Egg. King.
I can hear people talking. I can hear someone, yeah. Ooh, cat ball. Yeah, I spotted that one, guys. Thank you very much for lighting that up for me.
Scale.
Thank you very much. That must take a lot. Boom. I saw that one. Danny, come put your security vest on and kick him off.
Grab.
What are you grabbing? Can you grab that ball again? What's interesting is that we're getting good feedback with the spirit chat box.
Metal.
It's a metal for where you sit now, yeah. But next to the spirit chat box is the ball. So that tells me there is something in that general area that's interacting with the spirit chat box to go off, and it's lighting up the ball. That's how you know it's not a fluke.
Terrifying.
Terrifying. Oh, thank you very much for lining up again. Am I right? Am I right in what I'm saying? Is that you're in that general area? Is that you are right in that general area? And you're setting off the spirit chat box and the ball?
Boy.
A boy? Are you a boy? Could you light the ball up if you're a boy? It's a car.
Betrayed.
I believe it's a boy. Because I just said light the ball up if you're a boy. I always give it 30 seconds. And again. Oh, that was weird. It went on and off. I always give it 30 seconds to answer. If it answers within the 30 seconds, it's related to that question. Thank you for letting me know, young boy. Could you light any of the other little balls up for me? Do you think you could do that? Did you used to like trains? Could you light the ball up if you used to like trains? Could you light the ball up if you used to work on the platform? Did you used to help on the platform? Come back forward.
Fate.
Fate. Oh no. Please don't tell me you was hit by a train.
Held.
Held. Can I ask you if you was hit by a train? Could you light the ball up if you was hit by a train?
Three.
You don't tell me you was hit by 3 trains.
Nursery.
Nursery. Oh. Was you hit by a train? Could you light any of the balls up if you was hit by a train?
Placebo.
we get some REM.
Abyss.
Abyss? I'm not going. We're not going. You're not going to get sent to the abyss. Don't panic about the abyss.
Only child.
Only child. Don't repeat. You don't want me to repeat what you say?
Church.
It's quite interesting because it's just said don't repeat. The abyss and church. Why?
Pretty much. Lock. Say. Red. Data. Severed.
Thank you for setting that light off for me. Don't mean any harm.
Bind.
Oh.
Enough.
Hello, Thunderchild. Could you go to one of the little purple lights with the aerials on for me?
Go ahead.
Can you do that then? Go ahead and do it. What I find quite interesting is how active that spirit chat box is. And there's nothing to really interact with it. Thanks for the gifts, guys.
I visit often.
You visit often? Are you just a visitor, or do you stay here?
Older.
You're older. Could you light up the ball again for me?
Jesus.
Jesus, you're very religious. It's quite interesting. There's a lot to do with God here. Yeah, don't repeat, even though I was repeating what it said.
Following you.
You're following me. Have you just followed me walking up there and back down? She's here. Who? I don't know who she is.
Malicious.
Is there a ghost train too? Dylan, who knows? Who knows?
Sin.
Sin? I tell you what, if you all saw a ghost train come through, you'd all believe them, wouldn't you?
What I know.
What do you know? Is Mark here? What is that flashing down there?
Block.
Now, cat ball's just gone off, and I've put a little light next to it, and the little light's gone off as well. The little light has just gone. You see it just slightly dim?
Chain.
Thank you very much for lighting that up and turning that little light on for me. Thank you. Now that is good proof, because I put the little sensor light next to it and the cat ball. So the little sensor light's come on. Only dim, very, very dim. Can you just make it out? Can you just see it? Mark, are you here?
Sticks.
It's quite weird that we asked for Mark and then the cat ball lit up and the little light started going on. Mark, was you hit by a train? You say ball? It said ball. Lit up again. Thanks for letting us know you're here. Mark, if it's you, could you light up another ball?
400 years.
400 years. Can you light up any of the other balls down there?
Fever.
Viva. I'm just going to go turn that little light off again. See if you turn it back on.
Nancy.
Nancy? That's my mom.
System.
System's broken, Mark.
Pray.
Pray. We do pray. Mark, could you light... Oh, it's just come back on. Mark, are you turning that little light on?
Muddy.
I've just turned it back off. You turn it back on. Can you turn it on brighter?
Committee.
Can you turn it on brighter than that? Can you make it go really bright? Can you make that light go really bright?
Haunting.
Haunting. Are you haunting this station? Can you confirm then that this central train station is haunted? Can you light up the ball? Because we don't know if it's haunted or not.
Enough.
Enough. Have you had enough?
Mistress.
There's something around. Mark, are you 16 years old?
Infirmary.
Can you make that light go brighter, Mark?
Fun.
It is fun if you can light up the little balls for me. Just let me know you're there.
Things.
What do you want to fix?
Secret.
What's the secret?
Drama.
We don't do drama, Mark.
Underwhelmed.
Could you light the little light up again for me?
Past.
Can you light that little light up for me? Could you make the ball light up again, Mark? Could you make any of the other little lights come on? Wow, thank you very much, Mark. That's amazing, thank you. That's nice and bright, that one. You think you can light the little ball up as well? That's next to it?
He said.
Make the little ball go off. You flash your light like a disco. I'm not being funny, but the
Help.
I can help if you need me to help. The thing that's propping the phone up keeps shaking. Like something's knocking it. The phone prop's knocking, like it's very minute, but it's like it's shaking.
Gone.
Oh, don't be gone, Mark. Come forward. It's back on again. Oh, fuck. I've just turned it back off.
Suppose.
Mark, are you playing with that little light? You notice every time I turn it off, you come turn it back on again. Can you turn it off this time? Can any spirit come forward and turn that little light off?
Cable ties.
Cable ties? What?
Harmonic.
Harmonic. Mark, did you like trains? Did you used to like trains, Mark?
Pause.
Mark, do you know what year it is?
Opening.
It is indeed Gainsborough.
Become.
Become what?
Day. August.
It's not August. So, that end of the platform's shut, but the other end didn't.
Judge. Lot.
Mark, did you pass in August? Hi, Kelly B.
End.
Do you work here, Smithton Lanky?
Look up.
Look up. Are you on the bridge? Maybe. If you work here, then you know there's 100 different ways to walk onto this platform. I grew up round here, so I know all of them.
Don't repeat.
Don't repeat you again. Right, I'll shut up then. I'll be quiet if you... That's twice we've had don't repeat. Oh. Someone made a noise.
Inner child.
Something just made a noise. Smith and Lanky, do you work in the box then? In the signal box at all? I have just heard someone shout. I heard something. Oh, okay. So you're chopping the trees down.
Call for help.
Call for help. Right. I'm not going to lie. Off track, so we deal with vegetation, crossings, fencing and everything else. Oh, fair play to you, mate. Well, just so you know, I'm not here causing any distress or anything like that. I'm not playing near the railway line. I'm literally on the platform, as any normal person would be.
Power.
V is coming. Who's V?
Now.
Now what?
Axe.
Axe. It's quite weird that we've just been talking about you chopping trees down. It's on about an axe. Even though you guys use chainsaws.
Infectious.
I'm just going to turn that light off again. See if it turns it back on.
Tide.
Can you turn the light back on for me? Can you turn the light back on?
Evil cult.
Evil cult. You're very religious.
Be quiet.
Be quiet. Right, I'm sorry. Really? Ooh, someone screenshot Smith and Lanky's comment there, because that's one I want to check out. Really? Oh, mate, you're full of it. I'm going to follow you. I like you. You know a lot. The old station behind Victoria Hotel in Sheffield is really bad. Done. Thanks, love. Spirit's been very bossy tonight. Are you bossy?
Sarah.
Oh, you'll let me in now, mate, won't you? I'll let you join in. Get you a bottle of whiskey if you let me in.
Office.
Hey, a bottle of whiskey get you anywhere. I'll even let you join in and watch.
Provide.
Provide what?
Trench.
Can you light up the ball again for me?
Step. Hand.
Come forward, let me know you're there. Are you from when the station was first built?
Frozen.
What was it? Lived here all my life and never stepped foot on Central Station. Oh, mate, Central Station. I used to play, not on the lines or anything when I was younger, but I used to. Oh, the light's back on. The light has just turned itself back on. I used to play on the woodland. So what them boys are chopping down now, and there's a lot more woodland, isn't there, mate? A lot of it, and there's actually another. There's another platform. Lanky will tell you there's another platform just over there, which I think we'll go to soon.
Spray.
Thank you for turning that on. And you'll see his fine work of chopping trees. Oh, cat ball's going off. You see the flashing next to it? Thank you very much, Spirit, for letting me know you're there. Cat ball, cat ball. Oh, calf! I'm glad you're here. Can you light the cat ball up again?
Milk.
Milk? I like a drink of milk. We love calf. Calf's amazing.
File.
File? What's on file? It could have been vape smoke from when I did vape, though.
Key.
Getting a man walking up and down with an old lantern. Is it like my lantern, calf?
Memory.
Don't panic, don't panic. It's alright, because what I'll do is we'll watch it. We'll upload it to YouTube and we can all watch it back and we can just make it out. That's exactly what I've got, an old gas lantern. That's what that is there. It's lit up. Is there a man here with a lantern similar to mine? Do you keep setting off the little ball?
Phantom.
Phantom.
Outside.
We are out. We've had outside a couple of times now. There's loads going on.
Hunting.
Is there a man here with a lantern who's walking up and down? Could you set one of the balls off for me?
Door. One.
If you're here, if you're the man who's walking up and down with a lantern, could you light up one of the balls for me? Sandra. Who's Sandra? Sandra, not Sandra. You're annoyed. I am annoyed. Why are you annoyed? Are you waiting for something? It's been there years. I'm waiting. Ah, jolly. Tonight is interesting, good sir. We've had a bit of cat ball going off. We've had the sensor lights going off. Did you used to work here? Let's fucking go. Yeah. Did you have a job here? Did you work here? Home? Ooh, cat ball. I'm on till I get bored. Cat ball's going off. Thank you for lighting that up for me. I appreciate that. That's quite interesting. You should say that he drags his left leg. So, because before I was getting started, I was just saying to the people who were on a lot earlier, it sounded like from behind the camera where the box is, it sounded like there was someone shuffling. Just before I was going live. Do you have a bad leg? There's no vigilantes here. I hope not, anyway. I can hear people shouting. Someone's pissed off. Don't like it when I hear shouting. Usually means someone's kicking off, and if you can hear them, usually not far away. Oh ah. Oh ah. Oh ah. Oh ah, Rick.
Usually.
Do you walk up and down this station? Is this your station? It's changed quite a bit, hasn't it? In fact, it's changed a lot from when it was first built. You whistle. Is this Gainsborough? It is.
Protect me.
Protect you? You protect me. There's people shouting. No, not Lee Road. Frank.
During. He's weak.
Is there a Frank here? There is a shelter. We're kind of in it.
Around.
Ah, there isn't. There's 2 stations in Gainsborough Stinkbridge. Paranormal investigation, Tristan.
Messenger.
Who's the messenger? Have you got a message? That's the one. Is it still an active line? Sometimes it's active, yeah. Weekends mainly.
The archway.
The archway. The archway's not here anymore. Hello, Max. Not too far away, yeah. Ah.
The weekend.
It is the weekend, yeah. Thanks for the rose, Hannah Kay.
Cash.
There is. There is a tunnel over that way.
Wisdom.
Can you light up one of the balls again for me? Can you talk to any spirits, or did I have to come through to you? Anyone can.
Add.
Anyone can speak to a spirit, mate. It's on my to-do list, mate. The old Lee Road train station.
Wealthy.
Something really big reversing over there. I've been to the old school. If you go onto my YouTube channel, you'll see I've done the school. The school is interesting. Devil's Punch Bowl in Surrey. Oh. Spirit, come forward. Tudor. Do I live far away? No, not too far away. I work in town as well. I work in Gainsborough. Woohoo! With the little stars. What made you... Thanks for the golden boxing glove. Can you tap on the railway line? Can you throw a rock at the line? There's a really noisy lorry, a really noisy radio over there. I'm going to ask him to go turn his radio down in a minute. But oi mate, I'm doing a paranormal investigation over here. Am I sure no? Turn that fucking engine off. No, not the old water tower yet. Really? Oh. Can you light a ball up for me? If there's a man here from the 1960s, could you tap on the railway line and make a noise? Could you tap on the railway line? Make a noise for me. What do you want me to stop?
Roll.
Roll? I've just rolled on balls. Can you do it? Can you roll one of the balls?
Denounced. Purified. Don't shout.
No, it's not abandoned. It's still active at the weekends, Duck. I'm not shouting. I don't want to shout anyway.
Spring. Keep waiting.
I'm waiting.
Arrived.
You've arrived? Oh. Oh, I've just turned that off.
Needed love.
You needed love. What was the pinned comment, mate?
Activity here.
There is activity here. A little bit. We've clearly got a man who likes to walk up and down the station.
No way out.
So, old railway station, opened in 1849. Can someone whistle? Like that?
Mind. Tobacco.
Tobacco. Don't smoke tobacco now. Whistle back.
Alien.
Retford Ghost Hunters, hello. This isn't far from you guys.
A tragedy.
A tragedy. Probably, Nick, yeah. I'd have thought so. Yeah, I can only imagine it would have been, because I don't think...
Won't apologize.
It will have definitely seen the World Wars, so I can only imagine it would have done.
Hum.
Oh, so.
Hi. Save.
Further up the track, it does go a lot further up as well. The stations actually. What the fuck is that?
Miss.
There's a fucking gritter here now. Fucking hell. Every fucker's here.
Forbidden path.
Can't get any fucking peace tonight. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen the place so busy. I don't know what's going on.
Better.
They're noisy buggers tonight, aren't they?
Carry.
Carry what? Can you light up the ball again for me?
Why are you here?
Why am I here? I've come to talk to you.
Glance.
Can you talk to me?
Helpful.
I can't believe how active the spirit chat box is. It's been active all night like that, so hasn't it really?
Earth.
Can you light up one of the balls again for me?
Dresser. Soldiers.
Ooh, it just said soldiers. Now that's interesting, because some of you have been on about a lady waiting for a soldier to come home. Is there a lady here waiting for a soldier? Fucking hell, they're so noisy. Piss off. You don't grip my village, so you can go away. fucking ghost train. Mohammed Wasim wants to do something. No, I don't think so. Decline. Where are we at with the have we still got a thing goal?
Course.
Oh, it's about time we fucked off. Bloody witty, gritty, flippy, witty, man.
Find it.
That was rather annoying, wasn't it?
Tilt.
Oh no, here he goes again. Could you set off one of the little purple lights? Or could you make a noise on the train line? Ooh, something just made a train noise. Did anyone hear the train hoot? I don't think that'll be coming through here though. He says. Hoot hoot. That'll be passing through Lee Road, I'd have thought. Thanks for the heart, guys. So like I said, when you send me gifts and stuff like that, I will put the money back into more paranormal equipment, which I have done this weekend, to be fair. And Nick will confirm I have spent 3 figures on paranormal equipment this weekend. Whoops. A nerve? You've got a nerve. It's a good job I've got Klarna.
Blind.
I tell you what we'll do.
Industry.
Let's flip it now. Do 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 do. Let's watch the signal box and set some stuff up. We're going that way.
A child. Washington.
I'm sure it's getting colder. Hello, Scarborough Paranormal.
visit,
Right. So, we're going to move the In fact, wow.
rain,
The Spirit Chat box has had 232 notifications. So I've turned it off. We're going to let it have a break. Reset it. We'll turn it back on, see if we get the same sort of interaction. You know, if it's consistently pinging words, because 232 words for a Spirit Chat box is a lot. So this railway line has been here since 1849. So it'll be interesting now to see if any of the balls go off. Did I turn them on?
yellow,
Oh wow. Cat ball's going off already.
pop,
Thank you for lighting that up for me. It's alright. Thief what? Thank you.
50,
Could you do it again for me? Thank you very much. On demand. Yes! I love it when it's on demand. Thank you very much. I absolutely love it when it's on demand. And could you do it again for me? Oh, thank you very much. Wow, you're very consistent with that. Thank you. Do you think you could light up another one for me? One of the ones further down? Hi, Penelope. Can you light up another one? 55,000 likes, thank you guys. No, just that one. You notice how it's the closest one to us again as well. So like the earlier on, the closest one was next to the chat box. And can you do it again? Do you think you've got the power to do it again? The energy? Once more. No? Giving up on me now? If you're a lady, could you light it up? Let me just get rid of that notice board screen. If there's a lady here, could you light the ball up for me? No? Could you go down to the crossing and touch that little aerial? Could you make a noise? Could you tap the chair? Haha, hello. Thank you very much for lighting that ball up. Can you whistle? Do you think you could whistle for me? Can you whistle? I don't think my whistle can set off the balls. No, I don't think it can. Let's test the theory, Lee. Defo not your whistle. Right, let's go. No, let's test the theory, because someone, you know, we never know. No. There you go, definitely not the whistle. Hey, you know, it's all part of debunking, mate. Just remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question. However, I did look an idiot walking up to a cat ball, whistling at it. No such thing as, you know, we've got to debunk it, mate. We've got to debunk it, you know, if we can. If we can get an answer and find out what's going on. However, if that whistle did set off my cat ball, that'd have ruined my whole night, because that means I've been whistling and my cat balls have just been responding to me. That'd have fucked my night right up. Can you set that ball off again for me? We just need to know it's you. Glad it's in. I've heard people in Gainsborough arguing with the floor, so yeah. Whistling doesn't sound so bad, does it? Spirit, could you light that ball up again for me? If you all saw me now, you'd think I was mad. So I've got my lantern and I've crouched on the floor over the top of it with my cloak, and I've created like a heat pocket. So I'm in this warm cloak with my lantern inside it, staying warm. Don't set a light, for God's sake. No, it's like my cloak's just covered the lantern. Don't set yourself on fire. I've knelt down so the cloak's over the top of the lantern, so I create like a heat pocket. And all the heat is inside my cloak. So I'm nice and warm. All toasty. Yeah, I was going to use it tonight, but I'm not 100% on it. I don't. Yeah, I'm a bit hit and miss with it. I would be a flaming heart. I would be a lot warmer mint here. Put it to test. Can you light the ball up again? Can you come back forward to me? Do you think you could do that? Or have you ran off? Have you gone away? I'm missing. Ah. Oh, that's cute. She sat at home drinking caffeine. See, she probably feels guilty now. She's probably all cuddly in bed with the blanket on. She's just read that and now she feels really guilty for not coming. You can feel his energy here. Earlier on, Lee, I was saying that from behind me. So earlier on I was facing the other way. And I've just flipped the camera, we're doing this way. But I felt like I was being watched from this angle. Like someone was watching me. Now I don't know if it's the control box or if it's from the platform. But there was something watching me. Miss her calming voice. You don't bloody live with her then, do you? There's nothing calming about it. I think she's at home dyeing her hair, if I'm honest with you. I will be, yeah. Are you watching me? Have you been watching me all night? That's alright, I don't mind you watching me. Do you do graveyards? Lee, mate, I don't do graveyards, no. Me personally, I find it quite disrespectful. But I don't do graveyards. I am in Gainsborough Central Train Station tonight. Ah, thank you very much. You're back again. We're not train watching, mate. I don't know. Oh.
Large table.
Large table. Now, how good is it that the cat ball went off and then a word was fired at the spirit chat box? Staff's Ghost Squad, hiya! Can you pick another word out of that box?
Friendly.
Are you friendly? Oh, there they go. Bloody. Hi, Caffeine Queen. Hi, Alison. How are you? Oh, I'm really good, thank you. Oh, I'm good too. Sorry.
Unholy.
Unholy. Can you light the ball up again for me? Could you light the ball up again?
Harmless.
I'm harmless, and I take it you're harmless. So, can we be friends?
Hurt.
You're hurt. Why are you hurt?
Goodbye.
Goodbye? We've only just started.
Plant.
Plant? What kind of plant? Do we know? This is at Central Train Station.
US.
With me bumbling about. I think everyone just comes to watch you, babe. How creepy would it be if we saw someone cross the tracks? Because at the bottom is a crossing. So, that's the crossing. That's the way in and out. You walk down there, turn right, walk across the roads and then out into the car park. To be fair, love, you could probably get away with bumbling about this one because there's not a lot for you to crash into.
Serious issue.
Serious issue. Can you light the ball up again for me?
Grandma.
Grandma. Don't forget to follow and share, guys. Share it out to all your friends. Let them know there's an idiot on the train station looking for ghosts. was that? What's that noise? Do you hear that?
Jump.
It's like something's rubbing on something. There's like a... I will in a second.
Felon.
We've had felon twice tonight. If there's a lady here that was hurt by a train, could you light that ball up again for me to confirm it? It's alright. Oh God, thank you. We've had neck twice as well.
Load.
What's my gifts share thing tonight? What's my goal? Oh, we've achieved the roses. I don't know what that is.
Halted.
Let's press some more buttons. Find out what happens. Help me achieve my first goal, and I'll sing. I fucking won't. What? Oh, thanks, Robin. Does that say and I'll sing? And I'll sing a song. Oh my God, no, I didn't say I'd sing a song. What the fuck? I might sing a song. If someone does it, I might. If you're lucky.
Happiness.
It's interesting, mate. Staffs, we've had a few cat balls going off on request as well. It's always good when a cat ball goes off on request. We've had a couple of things off the Spirit chat box that relate. It's an interesting investigation. So I can probably say that Gainsborough Central Station is, in fact, got spirits on it. It's haunted. And I don't think, if I'm honest with you, I don't think anyone's investigated it before. I could be wrong. I don't think anyone's investigated it before.
Wealthy.
Because everyone always goes to the common spots, don't they? The ones that everyone knows about. Whereas I tried this tonight on a whim. Just because it's been built years and years and years ago. Because it was built in 1849, I thought it's got to be something there. So I thought I'd just try it off a whim. That was a bird. Oh, that's people. I think there's a few more like that as well that I want to try. Old buildings that haven't been investigated, and probably worth an investigation, see what you can get to happen, or what happens, or what comes forward. Can you light the ball up again for me? Could you show yourself? Hello, Paxo boy. Good to see you, mate. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the team. I'll say welcome to the team. Welcome to everyone who's here. Everyone give Paxo boy a nice warm welcome. Right. What the fuck is that? Oh, really? I don't know if it's people lurking. I've heard about Tintin Abbey. Lee, it's not called a hunt, it's called a ghost investigation. Yeah, I think it is in the subway, Danny, to be fair. I think there could be some locals lurking, you could say. No, investigations, mate. Hunt sounds a bit obnoxious. It sounds like you're trying to hunt someone down. Do you know what I mean? And we're not here to hunt ghosts. It's not nice. So we call them investigations, so we know that we're investigating if they're there. We're not hunting them down. Some utes. Yeah, some brain deads. Someone's waving down the track. What's utes? Youths. Utes. Danny, get your security vest on. Come show them off. Say, oi, you're interrupting the Spiritual Bailiff's investigation. Do you mind moving along, please? Will do. Excuse me, do you know who's up there on that platform? The Spiritual Bailiff is currently doing a paranormal investigation. Time to move along. No, it's not offensive, mate. We don't find it offensive at all. You know, you can call it what you want to call it, mate. It's just, you know, it just sounds a bit rough, doesn't it? You know, if I said I was going to hunt someone down, it sounds like I'm going to do them damage or something. So you won't cause any offence, mate. But if I said I was have to go investigate something, you'd be like, ooh, what? What are you investigating? What are you, Sorry, I'm just listening to these utes. No, mate, this is my first time doing this one. When we first came, Paxo Boy, we didn't even know if it was if it had if it had paranormal activity. We were trying this one on a whim, and it's paid off a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. Tell you what, get some screenshots of that. What other places you do? I do everywhere. I do loads of places. Do you know what? Mainly the heart of Lincolnshire, mate, because Lincolnshire is thriving. Some screenshots of that signal box. Always on TikTok Live, mate. Always. And I like TikTok because I can download it back and watch it again in case I miss anything. So you're always welcome to drop into the lives, mate. So the signal box. See if anything waves at you through the windows, or look down the tracks and see if anyone appears, or see if you see anyone crossing the tracks. You never know what you're going to see. Ah, that's alright, mate. Not a problem. Tell you what, seeing as you're a good sport, follow you back. There you go, mate. Is there someone near the track? Do you know what? Shazyed. I'm actually really trying to concentrate on that bit of the track, and I can, without the camera I can't see anything, but on the camera it looks like there's someone stood at the very bottom. Yeah, we've got a really tight community. It actually looks like someone stood on the track, and there's no one there. I can't zoom in anymore. It does look like someone stood. On the left track, just to the left of that little light, that little spotlight. On the left of the little light, yeah. But there's no one down there. I can't. There's like a little light there, but there's nothing else. Movement by the fence 2 near the signal box. Fuck me. I'm adamant there's someone stood on that track. Holy fucking shit balls. I'm adamant that's a full figure. Fucking figure. That's a full figure. Screenshots, guys. I can't get any closer, mate. It's your left. So whatever's there, if you look right close, whatever it is, it's like someone stood on the track right there. Tell you what I've got. Like the light's just passing through. Don't tell me it's moving closer or it's going to be getting further, because I'll be moving further away. Whatever that is. It just... Hang on. That's the little light. That's the light we're all seeing. But that's just passing through it. I don't think it is a fence post. Let me see how. Oh, I can get closer. That looks like there's someone fucking stood. Creepy as fuck. That looks like there's someone stood to the left of that light. I'm not walking down the track. Get done for that. Cameras all over the shop. Can't, mate. There's cameras all over. No way. Is that someone just... I won't walk down there because number 1, it's trespass. Number 2, you can get bollocked for it. Number 3, there's cameras all over the shop. I am fucking adamant that is someone. You can only walk to that there. No, it's not Misty. Let's try sit back in. It's just... Thing is, you can't see that in person. That's on the railway line. Oh, cat ball's going off. Fucking should. Right, hang on. Hang on. So, I feel like it's getting bigger or closer. That, whatever that is just fucking stud watching. No, make sure you screenshot that because I need to edit that and bring it out. That's so fucking surreal. It's just like manifesting. Mate, when I went up there was nothing there. There's nothing there other than that light. When you go up to it, the cat ball's going off again. When you go up to that, there's nothing there other than that little light. Take the phone to the wooden thing and then zoom in. You don't want much. I'm not dragging it all the way down there. I just have to move my stand, my charger and everything, man. I'm freezing. Staying warm. The thing is, left side bottom bars, left side bottom bars, left side bottom bars. 2 sets of it. Oh, when I went down there, I was shouting hello. The thing is, it's actually nowhere near that light. It's literally 4 yards back into the shadowing. So when you're actually down there, it's almost like it's fading away. Look to the left of the little Brock. The little Brock? What do you mean the little Brock? Are you at a real train station? Yes. Holy shit, did that just get clearer? Look under that bag. I can't, I'm watching too many things. I'm looking, looks. I was just about to say, it looks like 2 fucking eyes watching me under the bag. And that thing that's on the train tracks just got bigger. And the worst bit is, the thing that looks like eyes, it looks like they're actually moving, like they're actually in motion. I don't stand up, Craig, let's put it that way. Fox. Mate, if there was a fox here, Nick would be here in seconds. Definitely no one down the track, banana man. Oh, to the left of that plant pot. It's definitely not Network Whale, mate. I've just been down there and... What? Mate, it's like them fucking... Them eye things that you're saying, that they're actually... The 2 in front of the plant pot look the exact same 2 behind the plant pot. What would you do if someone came running? Run at them. What the fucking hell is going on? We're paranormal investigating, Kian. And I think we've got a bit more than we anticipated. I'd say it's further than the shadow now, whatever it is. Cheers, mate, I will. I would say, whatever that shadow is in the railway line, it's about here now. Whereas it was right back in the shadow. So whatever it is, it's getting fucking brave. Can you not find out? Barking. See, dogs are really sensitive to shit like this. What the fuck is that? It's just appeared in the bush. I'm not even going to look at the window. I don't even want to look behind me, if I'm honest, where I was investigating earlier. I swear that's a man on the fucking railway line, but I can only see it through the screen. If I look up that railway line in person, there is fuck all there. And that is probably the most unnerving thing. I look up the railway line without the camera and there's nothing there. I look at the screen where you guys can see, and guess what? There's something there. And that is actually quite a scary feeling, to look at the camera through the screen on your phone and something there and something not there in real life. What you say in the window? What are you hearing, Robbie? I can't believe how that was like a full-blown apparition just standing there. It's not even like it's going away. Is that someone stood on the railway line? I can see you. Where? Right there. So to the left of the light. About here. Right, I've got to see what's under that bag and all. So that's getting me and all. You can't even see it in person. That's not Central Station in Gainsborough. It is Central Station in Gainsborough, I promise you. I'll take you to the sign on the thing. It says Central Station Gainsborough. The thing that's under the bag, I don't know what it is because there's nothing there. The thing that's to the left of the flower pot that look like eyes, again, you can't. Yes, mate, yeah. The thing that looks like to the left of the flower pot that looks like eyes, again, looks like there's nothing there. I'm in Retford. Nice to meet you, mate. And whoever is stood there on the railway tracks, when you go look, guess what? There's nothing there. Check me. Check me. Oh, okay. Nick's saying check me. That's usually quite important. You're in Gainsborough. On Paranormal Investigating, Mr. Evans. On that one that Amy's just sent, it actually looks like there's more than one, and the one on the right of the left rail, but the second rail actually looks like it's got feet. See you later, bruv. Something's tapping. Go on, Rainey. Let me add a moderator. Confirm. There you go, Rainey. Thanks, Ducky. $99 viewers. Well, let's show you 99 viewers what we've all been seeing for the last couple of minutes. Oh shit. There's still someone fucking stood there. Why are they just stood there? What? You know, when I first started earlier, I was adamant, absolutely adamant there was someone watching me from back here. You know, when we was facing the other way, I was like, I feel like there's someone behind me watching. Maybe it was this gent or gentleman. Gentleman looks like someone with a torch. Definitely. Well, the torch isn't a torch, Kerry. It's a little signal light. But I've just been down there and there's nothing to see there other than that. Whatever the fuck is stood there just watching me. Yep, Gainsborough near Lincoln. Back of Marshall's Yard. Hi, Scottish Irene. It could be. Could well be. Could be trapped. Good old G-Town. Yeah, we love G-Town. I can't believe there is something just stood there. You can almost make out the hands. Yeah, I'd say it is funky. You are looking right there. Not even phased by a laser. What's that? Well, it looks like someone. I've already been down as far as the Central Park. Yeah, it is, yeah. Run towards you. I'd run back at it. Nothing. When you go down there, you can't see anything. Spirit box is out. Robbie, I went down to look at what we thought was eyes, and guess what? There's nothing there, mate. It's just to the left of that white light, people. Yeah, literally. So, if you drop me an inbox, I'll give you a link to my messenger where you can ping me screenshots and stuff. Kerry sent me some bits. Cool. If you want to send a screenshot, ping me an inbox and I'll send you a link to my messenger on Facebook, and then I'll just receive your stuff through there. But yeah, just ping me an inbox on here, and then I'll send you the link to messenger me where to go. It won't be tomorrow. I'm back at work tomorrow. I think I've got Instagram. Lincolnshire is where it is. Right, guys and girls, it is late, so I am going to have to call it a night, as much as we are all extremely mind-thrown. Trust me, I am as well. You're in Lincoln. Oh, I live not far from Lincoln. I live in Glentworth, which is about 15 minutes away from Lincoln. So, I will be uploading this onto YouTube. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate them. Like I said, it all goes towards new paranormal equipment. So, let me just ping around. Hang on. So, oh, let me get a light. It's bloody cold out tonight. Oh, we're in Gainsborough. So, I just keep an eye on that thing, make sure it's not coming at me. No, thank you guys. Thank you all for your gifts and following. Thursday night we've been called out to a pub across Doncaster. Call me stupid, but can someone be outside, be haunted? Yeah, absolutely. How'd you get on Signal? Let you on. I know, mate. I grew up around here, like literally 2 minutes from here. There's more than one way onto this place. There's like 5 different ways. I will be uploading this to YouTube. So this live in the next couple of days, keep an eye out, will be getting uploaded to the YouTube channel for anyone who missed it or didn't catch the start of it. Again, go onto YouTube. Exactly. Go onto YouTube, Spiritual Bailiff on YouTube, and you will see this will be on there. I think we're on like series 3, episode 3, 4, something like that. I do 8 episodes per series. So we've done series 1, done series 2, so this is just to add to series 3. So if you want to watch it, Spiritual Bailiff, the YouTube channel, and it'll ping up in the next couple of days anyway. Any gifts that have been sent, I really do appreciate them. I will be putting them forward to more paranormal equipment for you, for me, for all of us to get more out of it. Drop me a follow on here on TikTok. If you want to send me anything, you are more than welcome to. So what I would say is message me, let me know you want to send me something. I will copy and paste the URL from my messenger and I'll just ping you a copy. Lee, absolutely mate, Spiritual Bailiff on YouTube. I've done so much recently. I reckon, sorry, I was watching. That's alright, not a problem. Give our love to Nick. I will. I'll give her a big cuddle. I generally reckon it could be Thursday night. No, Old Hall's overrated. I generally reckon, I am Gainsborough local, so I do a lot in town. I think next live could be Thursday. We're actually taking Gainsborough Spiritual Centre on an investigation with us. Maddie has asked Nick's face. Maddie has asked to come along from Gainsborough Spiritual Centre. So we're gonna so we're gonna take Maddie with us across there. Nick hasn't confirmed or denied. How has that got there? I don't know. I think I know how that's happened. It was when I was trying to create stickers. Oh, I wonder if I've accidentally clicked that to add it as a sticker. I'll take that off, baby. I'm fucking in trouble now. Oh, I bet I have, because you look at the other stickers, all the other stickers are mingled in with it. I bet I have. So anyway, yeah, Thursday night. At least everyone loves you, Nick. Thursday night, we'll be across to Arksey. We've been asked to go across there because they've had a lot of paranormal activity going on. Glasses coming off shelves, things flying off walls and blah, blah, blah. So we'll be going and checking that out. Like I said, Gainsborough Spiritual Centre have asked, look, can we tag along? Christ, bye. Oh, how fab, leave it on. She's gorgeous, isn't she? They've asked to come along, so I think we're going to take Maddie from... Something just went through me. Gainsborough... GSC is what we're going to call them. Nick, you're going to be famous at this rate. So, yes, as always, guys, I need to get myself off this platform now. So, as I always say, good night. God bless. Look after yourselves. You know where I am if you ever need anything or anything's kicking off in your house. Big love for Nick. And we'll love you and leave yous. Kerry, thank you for the roses, darling. We'll love you and leave yous. God bless. All right. No, it's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem at all, guys. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it, especially the last couple of hours. All right, guys. No night. God bless.